I mean, what about?
Okay, what were you gonna say?
Now I was gonna get smart and say, what about? How about me? How do I look?
Oh, you look absolutely great. So yeah, they'll do some of the editing. Oh my goodness. That's a good one. That's good. I know you
All
got
right.
I know y'all have some fun on set. I know you do.
Oh man, it's some long hours,
Hmm.
but it goes by quickly because of that, because of the love and the chemistry and the unconditional love we all have for one another there. So
Hmm.
it's really fun. It truly is, because I know it doesn't happen all the time on every set. Every set has its own life, right? And you hold on to those moments and those times when you can go to work and be like, boy, I am so glad to see
I
you this morning.
know.
How you doing?
I
Versus, oh
know.
Lord, here come Joe. Hey girl, what's happening? How you? No, we was about to go play some golf on the moon.
Right.
We're not coming back the next week.
Right. It's
you
always
know,
nice to be able to work with people you really care about. It's fun.
that
Yeah.
is true. That is very true. So
Yeah.
that is truly what it's like from the top, top to the bottom.
Hmm.
From Jordan Cooper, who is the exec showrunner, writer on the show. If you don't know, he's the in Hollywood, he's the youngest Black showrunner in
Oh,
Hollywood history. Yeah, so
okay.
we're making a little history
What is his
here.
name?
Jordan E. Cooper.
Okay, Cooper. Jordan E. Cooper.
Jordan
Okay.
E. Cooper. Yes, yes. He and Miss Pat are buddies and
Okay.
co-creators on the show. So
All
along
right.
with Lee and everybody out there in LA and stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to get started by saying thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you for being with us. I'm Jay Bernard Calloway. Is paving his way to becoming a household name with his first television lead role in BET's now Emmy-nominated comedy series, The Miss Pat Show. So thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
for having me. Hey, it's good to be here. Good to be here.
Yeah. So, I was reading and looking up, doing a little study on you. And the first thing I saw that you used to play football. So
I did.
you were a football player and
I
now
did.
you are football turned to Broadway, films,
Yes.
TV, all that. Tell me how that came about.
Um. Oh, wow, that's a great question. Just truly, truly, sister. Long story short,
Okay.
I was singing with a group on campus at Alabama State University, where I went to my undergraduate degree, a
Okay.
BA in theater there. Go Hornets!
All right.
Um,
All right. Yeah.
so while I was playing football, I've always been athletically and musically inclined. It runs in my family, so I had a little group on campus. We go around singing a cappella music, R&B, like oldies and stuff like that, just for fun, you
Mhm.
know, passing time. You know how it is in college.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, so this young lady was casting this show called The Gospel at Colonus,
Hmm.
which is an adaptation, I believe, of the tragedy of Oedipus.
Okay.
And she was like, "Wow, you guys sound great. Why don't you, come on to the theater and do a monologue and
Uh-huh.
sing a song?" We were like, "Monologue?" He's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Did you ever used to do the Easter plays and the Christmas plays in church? You remember those?" Like, I was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah." He's like,
Yeah.
remember the little long?" He's like, "That's a monologue." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, we can do it." Okay,
Right.
whatever. So I go up in there.
Mhm.
I get a role in the piece, and Dr. Tommy Stewart, who was the artistic producing director there at the time, she brought me in under her wings. I grew from there. Seriously, I mean, it was a problem because I was an accounting major, music
Right.
minor, and my dad did not like that I was more interested in theater than accounting.
Oh, yeah.
I had some problems. There
Mhm.
were some rough days.
Mhm.
But when he saw I was passionate about it, that's where everything just flew and flourished. That's where it started, right there at Alabama State. Had no intentions of going into acting. It was not even on my radar. I sing, I play the drum set, grew up in the
Okay.
church. I'm Southern from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So
Uh-huh.
Kojic, this is the
Yeah,
church
I
of
know exactly
God.
about Kojic. Oh yeah.
Okay. See, so that's my upbringing. Then on the flip side is my dad. He's the doo-wop singer. He's the R&B.
Okay.
He'll be listening to the Ohio Players or Curtis Mayfield. Our mama's listening to
Mhm.
Commission and the Wine and Vicky
Right.
Wine and all those cats.
Right.
So that's how it happened, actually. That's how it
Okay.
happened. So
Okay.
yeah,
So
yeah, it all
so
worked out.
yeah, that's great. That's great. So I was going to ask you. I was just
Yeah.
wondering. were you musically inclined? So you do sing. I was
I
wondering.
do.
Okay.
I do sing. I do sing. Yes.
Okay. Now, do you
Yeah.
ever, we're gonna get into that. I'm just curious to know, do you ever sing on Miss Pat's show?
Yeah, I do actually. It's a couple episodes I actually sing.
Okay.
There's 2 episodes that, yep, in season 3 that it hasn't dropped yet. It's
Okay.
already in can. We're just waiting. Just
Okay.
waiting. The gates is ready to go. But in season 2 also too. So
All right.
yeah,
Great. Yeah,
You
all
get to see me sing a little something, something.
right. Okay. All right. So tell me, now I wanted to tell me about Miss Pat's show and
Yeah.
just a little bit for people who haven't watched it, just a little bit of synopsis about it.
Well, I mean, basically, it's the show is really, it encompasses Miss Pat's life, her actual life.
Oh,
Yeah, it really is, and obviously it's fictionalized for entertainment value.
okay.
But what happens is the family, we leave, and because I am the husband. I play the husband, Terry Carson, in the show,
Uh-huh.
and to find a better job, we leave Atlanta and go live out in Indianapolis. And this is where I work for the factories and things of that nature, right? Working on mechanics and things of that nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so while we're doing this, the family has to adapt from being in southern Atlanta
Mm-hmm.
to Indianapolis,
Okay.
Indiana. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, you have that going on. You have Patricia, Miss Pat, my bad. She's out, she's out and she's trying to make that break in through with her comedy. Is
Okay.
what she's doing. So she's on the road a lot. She's gone. You
Mm-hmm.
have the sister played by Tammy Roman, Denise.
Mm-hmm.
She is coming off of an addiction to drugs.
Oh.
So she's on the mess. So we have that ball of wax right there we're dealing with. We got two kids, two by me and two by another marriage that she was in, but we all live in the same house except for one of them.
Okay.
So we were all trying to grow up here. You got two in high school. You got one that's 28 years old that live in the basement. You got one that's a psychiatrist, and she lives out in the boonies somewhere, but she comes in, she sees us every now and again, and this Pat don't like that. So it's something that I feel that most most cultures, most ethnicities can be able to come and watch and relate and laugh, because what we do is we attack all those different circumstances as any family would do, and we deal with them when we make choices about it, but we laugh at the pain afterwards.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's part of the healing part of the process of that. And a lot of times you don't get to see a Black family do that. You don't get to see Black love on the screen. You don't get to see us deal with those type of things. It's always or some stereotypical stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Big ups to Lee Daniels and the whole BET family for allowing Joy Cooper to come in and Miss Pat to collaborate and have fun with our life, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Uh,
It sounds like where you can have the show is some good messages behind it, and
yes,
it might make you cry and it'll make you laugh.
it'll
So
make you cry, it'll make you laugh. And great thing about it, we have this whole great gulf of guest stars that come through and enlighten us with their talent. You got Tommy
yeah.
Davidson, you got Janet
Oh,
Hubert,
really?
you got Richard Lawson come up in here. You got Debbie Allen directing
Yeah,
us.
I saw that.
I mean, come on, it's all of that flavor up in there, all that great energy up in there. And even more, and I'm not even mentioning because there's so many great Jaleel White,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so many. Oh my God. Oh, that boy is a fool. Woo!
I bet it. Does it even feel like going to work? I bet it probably does.
Yes, it
Okay.
does. No,
It does.
now.
What?
Okay, let's keep
Okay,
it
I think
real.
it's fine.
It feel like work.
Okay.
But when you in it and you start moving and grooving, and the music is singing, and the words are singing, and that rhythm is happening, and
Yeah.
it's beautiful to watch, and especially with our live audience. I think with most TV shows, you don't have a live audience shot
You
with
have a
three
live.
cams.
Oh, you have a live audience?
We shooting in front of a live audience. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And
It's great, that energy, because I come from a theater background.
okay.
So having that splice, I think that's the closest splice that you're gonna come to theater and film is in the 3 cam, which is shot live. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same way they shot Cosby shows, same way, Different World was shot. Those great, magnificent shows. beasts of the shows that we're trying to stand on the shoulders of.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So but Miss Pat flavor, it's a whole different flavor. We speaking to today's audience and across the generations, but in a way that everybody can feel you and understand it and be able to relate and evoke consciousness and have conversations afterwards,
Right. Oh
that's
yeah.
what's important, so.
Oh yeah. One of the things it did say that in my notes that you play your husband, but you are the person that the voice of reason.
Huh.
To say so I guess throughout the problems and stuff, are you the one that bring things together and find peace? Is that
yes and no,
Mhm.
because he's a human being.
Mhm.
Terry Carson he's complicated too, and he's dealing with the given circumstances of life, just like Pat is, and Denise, and everyone else is in the household. But at the same time, you got to, and I learned this from my beautiful wife, Carmen Ruby. Carmen, I love you so much, sweetheart. I promise I'm gonna be so much better. I'm gonna be just the best man you want to always be. We're gonna see the world, baby. I swear. I love her so much. When she teaches me about like patience, right? And understanding that, with the patience, there comes this thing of wanting to see that person happy.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Wanting to be that balance. So like when it's like, man, somebody gotta be like, hey, listen.
Right. That's good. Sometimes it's hard, like when you're, anything, like when you're trying to. My mom used to tell me all the time, how did she put it? Anything worth easy is not worth having, or something like
That's
that.
it. Anything
Something
that's
like that.
anything that's free or easy is not worth. Yes, true.
Yeah, you
That's
have to
true.
really work at it, and sometimes
Your
we
mother's
lack
smart.
patience. Yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
lack
Mm-hmm.
patience, and so it just takes a while to try to, you got to stay in it.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
got to. So and not be so hard on yourself. Like the great Nelson Mandela said, and he freed my mind when I read this. I think it was in his his 1999 in his inaugural speech. I might be paraphrasing it a little bit. He was talking about not making yourself small in the room to make other people comfortable.
Oh yeah, I heard that one.
And he also said he never fails. I either win or learn.
But never
That
fails.
he said never fail. Either win or learn. That puts you in the place of winning right off bat.
Right.
Because it forces you not to be so freaking hard on yourself, especially if you tried your best at every opportunity that comes your way. I'll put it like this: the choice that works the best for the situation. You've done that. You know what I mean? So, so that freed me. That put me in that place where I am right now. Thank God. I mean, I still got some work to do, girl.
Right.
But,
oh yeah, we all are
come
working
on,
hard.
sister.
We all working hard. Yeah.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? God ain't through with me yet.
Right. That's right. So what are some of the favorite episodes so far that you've done that you can talk about?
Wow. Girl, that's a great question, but very, very complicated.
Is that awesome?
I mean, come on, sis.
I know.
Because they're all. Listen, girl. Look.
Is it something fun? Something?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I'm gonna. When you ask that sort of question, I'm gonna always think of the stuff that's like really fun and not so deep. Because when you see the deep stuff, you're gonna be like, oh. The top of. No, I will. Okay. So the top of season 2, Miss Sophia. She's a performing artist in Atlanta, and she has her own radio station, and she's a personality also too. So she comes in. She has this whole drag courtroom show. And Tommy. That's when Tommy Davidson is one of the.
He's funny. He is so
One of the
funny.
guest artists. Oh my God. Oh, you talking about just the way to kick off season 2, man. Oh man. And there was that. And then there's this scene when I was working with Richard Lawson. And he plays my father. And we have this moment of trying to break through father-son, never speaking to you know, a son about his achievements or coming to support, or being there and always out. Those type of conversations that
Okay.
fathers and sons made. We had those moments, and we in there just bawling and
Oh,
emotional, and
really?
you
Yeah.
know, yeah. It was the episode Miss Debbie directed. So shout
Okay.
out to Debbie Allen. Um,
Yeah.
it was really, really great. It was a magnificent scene. Miss Janet Hubert, they play husband and wife in the episode. So
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like, wow, I'm around all this legacy, you know, all this magnificent energy from these great performing artists that freaking paved the way for artists like me, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Mm-hmm.
men and women alike, you know, whatever color also, but mainly the ones that look like us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Means just a heck of a lot more why I'm here.
I
So,
know that. Yeah, I can only imagine with Debbie Allen directing, and I can only imagine like being there on that set, you know.
oh my
Did
God.
you tape in Atlanta as well?
Yeah, we film in Atlanta. We film in Atlanta. Yeah,
Film in Atlanta.
Miss Pat
Okay.
Productions. Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
Pat Productions.
dang. Okay. I was. Do you have anything else that you're working on that's going to be coming up that you can share with us on Broadway or
Well, I'm
anything?
I'm gonna honestly say this. You caught me at a time when
Hmm.
I'm laying low.
Okay.
Because I'm actually doing a lot of physical work on my body right now. I'm going through a lot of physical therapy and training.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So I started to step away from theater,
Hmm.
so I can give my body that break from like that 8 show a week type of
Oh,
thing and
yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, I can imagine.
it's
I need
brutal.
a break.
I love the theater. Theater, oh my head, love the theater.
Yeah.
But so I decided to take a break from that and get that correct. First the mental, so the physical could come along, and then obviously to be able to spend more time with my wife and my son, because
Yes.
I've been away for 7 months this year.
Mhm.
Filming Miss Pat show. We shot 2 seasons in this year. So it's good to be back home and spend that time with them and be able to take that time.
Mhm.
Currently, I just got through working on a workshop called Ella in American Musical, or I'm sorry, in American Miracle. Sorry.
Okay.
It's written by Miss Anna DeVere Smith,
Mm-hmm.
starring Dee Dee Bridgewater, myself, Phil
Okay. Yeah.
McKinley directed it, and it's about Ella Fitzgerald. So it was like a 6 week workshop that we did here in New York City.
Oh,
And dibbling, dabbling here and there, some
okay.
voiceover work, things of that nature, but things that wear with if I have to step in front of the camera. Like I did a guest spot on
Mhm.
Law and Order. It just aired the last episode that it just last week. It's called A Vicious Cycle, Law and Order,
Okay.
uh, NBC. Yes,
Right. Yeah.
shout
Law
out.
and Order.
Yeah,
Yes. We
okay,
gotta check
yeah.
it
So
out.
check it out, Vicious Cycle. I come in, I make a little ice cream money, and I step on out and go buy
All
my
right.
son an ice cream sandwich. It's not a big deal.
That's how
Uh,
you do it. That's how you do it.
you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Law and Order. I've worked on every Law and Order that was here in New York. When coming in as an artist in the early 2000s,
Yeah.
you if you wasn't on like the soap operas or Law and Order, you something is wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was One Life to Live, All My
Uh-huh.
Children, and all those things, and all the Law and
Yeah.
Orders that was there. So that was part of earning your stripes.
Okay. So
Yeah,
being on a soap opera or Law and Order, you've
yeah.
been there if you're on one of those. Okay.
Now, when you first look back then, when
Uh,
you first got in, because they don't shoot soap opera. Soap operas aren't what they used to be anymore. Most of
right.
them are canceled, as a
Hmm.
matter of fact. So it's just a different medium now. It's a different machine and muscle that they use for soap operas now. But back then,
Right.
when I came in, it's
Mhm.
like, at the showcase, people from ABC gonna be here for One Life to Live and All My Children. All
Uh-huh.
right, so but next thing you know, I done got a detective spot on All My Children. Next thing you know, I come in, some kind of detective on another show, and next thing you know, I'm killing somebody and
Right.
about to murder.
You get a lot of good experience,
I'm
huh?
just get. That's what I'm saying, and that was the fun part about it, like being a Renaissance artist, dare I say, because honestly, to really do it all, especially when I do symposiums, Joe, like
Mhm.
I always tell students coming out of college is that you have to respect the whole conglomerate, and you can't just
Mhm.
be a performing artist. You have to spread your muscle and not just do like theater, but look into film and television, look into the voiceover work. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's look into the commercial work. There are
Okay.
industrials happening, direction is happening. People need producers. and writers and stage managers and things of that nature. It's a whole huge machine of it. So, and that's what I choose to be because, you know, I ain't trying to be no broke artist.
Right.
You know, they say that about us when we get in. You're gonna be broke.
Right. No, you ain't trying to be broke. You want to spread your wings, get a little bit of all of it, huh?
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to like struggle.
Right. Yeah.
20 years. I mean, sheesh.
Ew.
Come on, sis. Like I'm trying. Hey, now,
Right.
you know, Miss Pat Show. Let's go. I'm good. Hey,
You want to keep them coming. You're right.
That's it, sis. That's it. And I've been blessed to be able to do. Also, the Equalizer. I mean, I shot it last year, but working with Queen Latifah on the Equalizer last season, was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to go. I know I've seen you because I watched the Equalizer.
It's the episode. I forgot the name of the character.
Okay.
I'm head of one gang. This other dude is the head of another gang in the barbershop. They come shoot up the barbershop and then I'll come up like, you know, I'm Scarface or something like, so what are you doing here? Well, what's going on?
I gotta go check it out. I've seen it. I just have to go back and look at it again.
It was a lot of
fun. That's exciting. So, oh my goodness. So we have to keep a lookout for you. What do people call you? They call you Jay or?
Jay Bernard, is what most people call me. My mama called me Jeffrey, but yeah, Jay Bernard.
Jay Bernard, okay.
Jay Bernard Calloway.
The last thing, what do you do for fun with you have a little boy, I was reading.
Yes.
So what do you guys do for fun with your family?
Man, so, you know, we like to go to Coney Island here in New York City off the D train. It's for those who don't know what Coney Island is, it's basically a dope amusement park right on the beach.
Right, yeah.
Exactly, with the boardwalk and everything. It's a lot of fun. But mostly we love to go to the park. He loves to ride on his scooter. We sit around and we blow bubbles while he rides the scooter and take a break. Then he wants to kick the soccer around. And then we keep on going. And next thing he wants to know, he wants to throw his frisbee with me and play with the kids in the playground. I'm sorry to kind of be out there with it a little bit, kind of vicious, but that's my little boy. You know, he's my only one. He loves to take time and sit down and read a lot. You know, and play with his little trains and all of his little tiles and put magnetic stuff together. His arts and crafts. He loves arts and crafts. So, but he's very physical. Because my son he's 4'3".
He is?
He's 6 years old.
I was gonna say, I thought he was 6'3". Well, you know, he's 4'3" already. That's I'm sure.
Look, I'm 6'2". The top of my son's head comes to my solar plexus.
That's
at 6 years old. So he's very tall. You know, he's a big guy, so he's very physical. He's the tallest one in his class, but he's a sweetheart. He's a gentle giant. He loves to play and everything. But you know, he's 6 years old.
Okay. Well, I see why you got to get your health and be physical and do all that because you got to hang with him.
This is why I'm in physical therapy, sis. I'm serious. I said to myself, listen, you know, 5 years from now, he's not gonna beat me running down the street. That's not gonna happen. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not having it now. It's not going on. So that's my little challenge to myself. My birthday comes in December, so I got a goal set for December 2nd, and you know, I'm hoping by the time we come back from Costa Rica and we come off that first little break, break, we gonna, you know, see, as my Jamaican friends say, we gonna say wagwan.
All right.
You know, so yeah. And my beautiful queen, Carmen Ruby Floyd.
Carmen,
fantastic, exquisite actress, also. Just top tier vocalist.
Okay.
She's here with me. We take the journey together. We build this empire together. So straight up and down, honestly, like you about to give me a Tony or something. I just want to say that.
Ooh, that's a good one, don't you?
Right.
So she is your queen. She has been with you.
Listen. When you say through thick and through thin, through thick and through thin, better and for worse. You know, when somebody undeniably and unquestionably and unconditionally love another human being the way she loves me, you can't do anything but try to grow and be a better person, a better human being. all
Right,
around.
yeah.
I'm not a bad person and all. Let me get that straight.
Oh,
That's
okay,
none of
yeah.
that.
Well,
Will none of
oh,
that. Okay.
okay, we'll not
Let me get
have
that.
that, huh?
Oh, heck no.
We'll
No, mama
not
ain't
have
raising
that.
no. Mama ain't raised no child like that.
Right.
Built up. I was raised in the days we used to get beaten. Yeah.
Yeah, you Kojic now. You're a Kojic.
You
I
see,
know.
come on now. We get beats right there in the church while the preacher up there
That's right.
preaching. Did not tell you that.
That's right.
I'm somewhere. Jeffrey.
That is right.
Flashback. I'm so sorry. That's a flashback.
No, I
I'm so
know.
sorry.
I know. I know.
We need therapy, girl. We need...
I know.
But no, she's completely my rock, and
Okay.
I love her to death. I'm glad that she is in my life. Like, the creator of the universe chose her and for us to partner up as artists, because a lot of times they say artists can't do it together.
Right, yeah.
Because of egos and stuff. And I say, God dang on it. If Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee can do it through like the 50s and the 60s,
They
the
sure
70s,
did.
the 80s, give me a break. It can
They
be
sure did.
friggin' done.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Oh, you got my Siri going. Siri just answered you when you said something.
Just big mouth. That's why I come from big mouth talking folks. I'm sorry, Siri.
Okay, well, I think I don't have anything else. You covered it. I enjoyed it so much.
I enjoyed you.
So much.
Yeah.
We're going to be looking for you on Miss Pat's show. I got to go binge. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm in Atlanta right now.
Listen. We don't know when season 4 is going to happen. When whenever it does, but when it does, and if you're in Atlanta,
yeah,
are you based in Atlanta?
No, I'm trying to get more things. I'm based out of Ohio, but I'm working towards getting another.
Yeah, I remember you said I thought you're dating Ohio. I remember that part, but I thought maybe it was like, I'm from there, but I live here.
No, yeah, I'm spending a lot more time here in Atlanta now, trying to get things going here.
Hey man, hey, all power to the people, man. All power to the people, man. But
Yeah.
when you're there, if we're there, we're filming. Love you to come by, have that Miss Pat live audience experience.
Oh, I would love it.
It's something you won't forget.
I really do. I look forward to it. I look forward to it. I will make sure I stay in contact with you.
Right on.
Thank you so much for being on the show and talking with us. We enjoyed it.
Likewise. All the best to you. Longevity and continued success.
Thank you so much.